What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Frank, the Cuban Flash, Sanchez. Get this. Frank Sanchez embraces possible mandatory fight with Tyson Fury. Several fighters have not accepted the opportunity to fight the WBC champion Tyson Fury. Last year, the WBC ordered a final eliminator between Deontay Wilder and Andy Ruiz, but the two boxers never closed the deal. Fury handlers tried to contact Ruiz directly, but they claimed that he asked for $20 million, which Andy claims that's a lie. The man ranked at 3 is former two-time world champion Anthony Joshua. Fury's handlers contacted him as well, but Joshua took a pass in order to pursue his two-fight plan. Now, ranked number 4 is the undefeated Cuban contender Frank Sanchez, who won't turn down the opportunity to face Fury for the WBC strap. Sanchez has no issue with the fight to take place on UK soil. According to the WBC president Mauricio Suleiman, a new mandatory challenger is going to be solidified in the near future, and based on his ranking, Sanchez stands a very good chance of becoming that man. He says, I will repeat what Frank Sanchez has said numerous times. He is willing to fight Tyson Fury at a moment's notice in the UK or somewhere in the world, said Cuban's co-manager Mike Barao and to Sky Sports. He said mandatories were created for boxers like Frank that champions avoid. I would be overly surprised if Tyson Fury voluntarily fought Frank. In my opinion, Frank Sanchez is the best heavyweight in the world, trained by the best trainer in the world, Eddie Reynoso. Tyson Fury thinks it is too much of a risk with easier fights out there, but I'm hoping he proves me wrong. You guys, let me tell you, let me counterpunch. I would be surprised if Tyson would take on Frank Sanchez, because he is one of those guys that, coming in at number 4, I think, here's the problem. This should be no-brainer. Joshua at number 3 didn't want it. Ruiz at number 2 is waiting or wanted too much money. Deontay Wilder's doing whatever the hell he wants to do. So the 4th guy should be the number 1 guy. That's if the WBC wasn't full of shit. Okay, that's the politics side of it. Now, when we talk about the fight at hand between Fury and Sanchez, that'll be a good fight. That would be a very good fight, because Frank knows how to fight. And dealing with someone like Frank's not, he's an inch taller than me, or maybe an inch and a half, because he's like 6'4". And I think Frank, he could be a possible banana peel, and maybe the manager was right about Tyson. Maybe Tyson don't want to take that, But then this is something that we could experiment with, right? If he doesn't want to fight Frank Sanchez, knowing Frank Sanchez is the guy that took out Efe Ajagba, maybe, just maybe, Tyson Fury was lying according to Zhilei Zhang. Because Zhilei Zhang was a guy that claims that Tyson Fury didn't want to fight him, but we'll never know that because he's been summoned for a rematch, right? So, but if he turns down the Frank Sanchez fight, there's no reason to turn that fight down. He's an undefeated fighter. He's a skilled Cuban fighter from the Cuban school, defected from that country. He has explosive power. Does he have huge power? No. Was he a little overweight the last time I seen him perform? Yes. But can that be corrected? Sure it can. Does he deserve an opportunity? Yeah, he's been around for a while now. Okay, Frank, I've seen Frank, right? He's fought 8, 9 times since the first time I've seen him fight, and that was on the undercard of Devin Haney, becoming a contender in Shreveport, Louisiana. So, yeah, he's been around for a minute, and I think if he's number 4, he should be the guy in line based on if the rules were actually enforced. And I think it's a fresh fight for Tyson. I don't see why Tyson shouldn't have a problem with that. So when all these other opportunities or avenues for other fights fall through, well, what he could do, he could go to the rankings of the sanctioning body that he is champion of, and see who's those challengers, and it's Frank. And if you got guys like Frank saying, "Hey, put me in, I'm ready," if you have people like that, why not jump on it? That's what you do when you're a champion. If you want to be something like Muhammad Ali and you claim to be that type of caliber of fighter, you would be doing that. You would take out all those guys. Zhang, Joyce, Hrgovic, Sanchez, Anderson. You would take out all of them. Because that's what real ones do. And let's see if Fury is one of the real ones. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Frank Sanchez, eager to wait for his opportunity, being at number 4 to contend for the WBC Championship of the World. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!